Now, we talk about the paradigm shift. Actually, a lot of people have questions about it, how it interacts with each other and all that stuff. But guess what? It's a very good point because a lot of people, because you got to understand, there is a science actually to becoming successful and being the best you can ever be. Like I was mentioning before, you got to use these 5 steps. You got to idealize, you got to visualize, and you got to verbalize, and then emotionalize, and the last part is you got to realize, meaning you actually realize your dream. So when we talked about idealizing, you have to have a concept of what you're looking to do, what actually gets you going, meaning your ideal income, the person you really want to be. And then you got to visualize, meaning project 5 years from now, 2 years from now, what you want your life to look like. And then by visualizing, you start verbalizing it. And the most important part of verbalizing it, you got to have positive affirmation every day, because there's something called the law of subconscious activity, that whatever you repeat over and over again in your conscious mind will finally be accepted in your subconscious mind. And guess what? Your subconscious mind will accept it as a command, and it will go ahead and bring those circumstances to realize actually what you are looking to do. So it's very important to verbalize, say to yourself, I'm the best. And the key to actually positive affirmation is it has to have 3 P's actually. The first P, it has to be personal. And the second P, it has to be positive. And the third P is it has to be in the present tense. It's very important because your mind can only associate things in the present tense, or your subconscious only associate with anything you said in the present tense. For example, if you say, I like myself, it's in the present tense, it's positive, and it's personal. Your conscious will, by repeating it constantly in your conscious, your subconscious actually will accept it as a command and will give you this attribute. You're going to act like you're the best. You're going to talk like you're the best because your subconscious now just accept it as a command, which was that third part. Now, you also got to emotionalize, because it's like soaking in a bath, in a hot bath. You're just soaking your body in that hot water. Your body feels good. The same thing. You got to actually emotionalize these feelings. Meaning, if you say, I keep saying to you, I'm the best, guess what? Picture yourself, how will the best will act? Like a lot of people have role models in certain areas. And whether it's sports or financial development, whatever the case might be. Because just ask yourself, okay, let's say, for example, you have a role model. Say, okay, what will this person do under these circumstances? And that allow you to set up your self-ideal so you can get closer to your self-image, like we talked about in the past. Meaning you gotta, because we're emotional people, but you gotta use your emotion the right way. A lot of people just are slave to their emotions, which means they just get angry quick, they just react to anything that's going on around them. So they are slave to their emotion. In order to establish a good relationship with actually yourself and everybody around you, you got to have a positive attitude. And the only way you can do that is to have control over your emotions, which means don't just react to everything. Basically control your emotions in a positive way, because that's what we talk about. Soak your mind into a winner's attitude, into success, and guess what? You're going to act, you're going to feel success all around you. Therefore, you can accomplish anything you set your mind into.